The Biden administration has agreed to offer migrant families separated at the southern border under the Trump administration's social and legal benefits. The settlement reached yesterday would allow families to remain in the U.S. and apply for asylum, putting them on a path towards permanent legal residency. A judge still needs to approve the deal. For more on this, we're joined by CBS News immigration reporter Camilo Montoya-Galvez. Camilo, break down what exactly is in this proposed settlement.
Good morning, Vlad and Anne-Marie. This, in many ways, could be the culmination of the most infamous U.S. immigration policy along the U.S.-Mexico border. The Biden administration is, in many ways, creating this as a restitution to the thousands of migrants who were separated from their parents or their children along the U.S.-Mexico border under the Trump administration. The administration has agreed, as you mentioned, to offer these affected families social and legal services, including housing assistance and medical services. These families who are covered under these proposed agreements will also be entitled to a special asylum application process that will allow them to request legal status, permanent legal status in the U.S. that is outside of a courtroom setting, which is where most migrants have to plead their cases. Additionally, and arguably most importantly, this proposed settlement will prohibit U.S. border officials from reinstating or reviving a similar separation policy along the border over the next 8 years. So it could prevent a future administration from reinstating this practice, and that is because this agreement will prevent border officials from using a parent's illegal entry into the U.S. as a basis, as a justification for separating them from their children. That was the legal argument that the Trump administration cited when it carried out this policy. So that is very notable.
And then, so what does this settlement include?
Sure. So again, the settlement includes these legal and social benefits, and it will last for 6 years, except for the provision on the prohibition of most separations. That will last for 8 years, but it still needs to be approved by a federal judge in California. The expectation is that this judge will approve the settlement, but this procedure has to undergo several procedural steps, including a hearing and a chance for outside parties to raise any objections.
So remind us what the zero-tolerance separation policy under the Trump administration was.
Well, this policy was part of this broader immigration crackdown that you guys know the Trump administration exercised along the U.S.-Mexico border. The Trump administration's argument at the time was that it needed to separate parents from their children because it needed to jail them and prosecute them for the crime, the misdemeanor crime that is, of crossing into the U.S. illegally. The children were sent to shelters for unaccompanied children, but the problem was that the government really never had a system in place for locating these parents and children and to reunite them after that prosecution procedure was undertaken. And many of these parents were also deported without their children. And that is why, to this day, 5 or 6 years later, that is, many of these parents are still separated from their children.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to ask you about. I think I remember, a few years ago, that was a story that there was sort of 500-odd parents that could not find their children, and the government couldn't really tell them where their kids were. So there are still some of them that are separated. How long has this process, why is this process taking so long? How do you lose people?
That is a critical question. The shoddy record keeping during the Trump administration on this policy is well documented. Officials did not adequately keep track of where the children and the parents were, and that has hindered reunification efforts, again, to this day, 6 years or 5 years later. Right now, the ACLU estimates that between 500 and 1,000 children remain separated from their parents. The organization has led on-the-ground searches in Central America and has made thousands of calls, but it still has not been able to reach all these parents. The Biden administration, through the settlement, is committing itself to continuing its efforts to locate and identify these families. It has already reunited about 750 families, but again, hundreds of estimated families are still separated according to the ACLU and the Biden administration.
All right, Camilo, thank you.